Hi, this is Nikki and I'm back with this week's weekly energy read for both of our divine counterparts and for all of us that are on this journey to divine union. And so on the left hand side here, this is your divine counterpart, and on this side here is your energies if you're watching this video. In the middle it's the joint energy, and then it's also key things to know on either side, and also then I'll go through the cards at the bottom of the deck. And so a few things, I'm at my mum's house, and right by I've got some birds here, because yesterday, crazy day for birds. I know lots of people have been sending me things, because when I was going for my walk yesterday, a lady had sent me a feather in the morning that she'd seen, that I think it was when she was walking with her twin and she went on an 11-mile walk, and then this feather was just right in front of her. I had exactly the same thing yesterday, just like this feather, full on, exactly like the one that she'd sent me, right in the middle of this field. And then I came back last night and the birds were going crazy. The whole sky was like full of birds, and I think people have seeing hawks and lots of things as well. So I thought this is very fitting that this bird cage is right here with, look at this as well, it's got a wire in it, because this is the feeling of your divine counterparts. They want to be set free. They want to be free like a bird. They don't want this anymore. This is all the situations and the people and everything that basically, when they're not following their soul path, you feel constrained, right? When you're in the wrong job, when you're in the wrong people, when you're waking up to who you truly are, anything that blocks that makes you feel tied down. So that's the message. They want to be free. And so this is what's exactly playing out. And also, look at this, there's a statue over there. And this is about, because you're chipping away at being the essence of who you truly are as a person. And that's exactly what they're doing as well. They are becoming who they truly are as a person. And when you do that, you know, you've experienced it. Everything else just feels like wire around you, stopping you from being who you truly are. This is also a pair of lovebirds. So, you know, and this is like, you know, keep chipping away at the statue, and eventually, you know, the essence of who they are will appear, and that's when they can, you know, that's when they know that's time. They can't stay in the things that they're in at the moment. So the energy that they are bringing is that what they're thinking about is they want their new beginning. They want the sun. They want the, you know, they want the fresh start. They want the, look, this has got creation, it's water, it's pure, it's the sun, right? There's that wonderful quote about, I'm going to get it a bit wrong, but it's basically where the sun always rises and the earth says, what do I owe you? And the sun says, you don't owe me anything, I just do, I just am. And that's what, you know, this is what your love is. It's not like you owe them. You're as bright as the sunshine to them, because they know that your love is unconditional, because there's something special about your love. What you make them feel is like the sun. What they're feeling is, so they are feeling appreciative of this journey, because they can feel your love, right? Because they're opening up to their heart, because the energy that they're bringing from the union is this. The heart, they're holding the crystal, right? It's 10, it's 1, it's new beginnings. They're moving away from being the thinking man. They're moving away from their mind, and they're moving more and more into their heart space, because they are holding the rose crystal in their hand and they're looking at it and they're kind of like opening up spiritually. They're opening up to their soul. And so when they do that, everything, you know, around kind of doesn't really make sense anymore. It feels like they're being trapped in. So that's why we need to hold fast in our love and be patient, because that this is a process that they're going through. But the fact that they have this energy that they're taking from the union is brilliant, because it is all about moving out of the head into the heart, wanting new beginnings. So just as what they're thinking about, new beginnings, they're taking this energy from the union and they're grateful for it. They're also, the key thing to note for them is they want this. This is all driven by, you know, spirit. It's number 11. It's the twin flames. It's also, you know, the angels, and knowing that the light is, you know, the light and the bounty and everything. They want the dream. They want their dreams to come true, and they know that you provide the dreams. There's also butterflies here. They know that you provide the transformation, right? You are the transformation for them to have the sun, have, you know, this is brilliant, because this is just showing they're taking that energy from you. They're grateful for that because they can see that you provide the dream. Because that what they're wanting then is they're wanting this second chakra, which is basically the sacral chakra. And what they want is they want more intimacy, right? They want to have a more intimate, romantic, meaningful relationship, right? They're done with, they're moving out of this like relationships, you know, which aren't of any value really, you know, because that is sucking their soul, right? Those relationships and things and places and jobs and whatever they're tied to, it's making them feel like this. They can't be free because they feel like that inside, right? They feel tied. And so because of that, what's happening is their soul is calling them to have a more sacred, loving, intimate, caring relationship, which is what we can see. Like when I met my twin last week, you know, I can see it every time I meet him. He tells me more and more stuff, like really personal stuff, you know, that he never would have done before, because I can see that he's opening up to essentially who he really is, you know, like the person he was that first time I met him before he closed everything down. And that's exactly what we're seeing playing out in this energy here, right? Because they're feeling like they have, you know, finally they're feeling like they deserve this, right? They deserve their new beginnings. They deserve to have love, right? They deserve to have intimacy, and they want that. So the energy that you're bringing, which is, this is a bit, you're thinking, why aren't they making a decision? Why aren't they, you know, coming towards me? Why are we still in this place of indecision? But what you need to be really mindful of here is on both of these signposts says unknown, right? And above it, there is the butterflies of transformation. And in front of that is the tree of life. And it is also supported by 8, which is unity, which is eternal energy, which is also, you know, never ending, never beginning. Eternal love, basically. So what you need to know is that even though they might not be in your visual, in your eyes, making decision, in their heart, because in your heart, in their heart, the decision is already done. Right? The decision is always towards you, towards the union, because that when they're following their soul path, because you are bound together for eternity around the oak tree, around the tree, then you will always be together, right? So there's no need to feel like, you know, this is what we're feeling a bit like, why aren't they making a decision? Because what's happening is then how that creates in feeling is that we're feeling like we want to, you know, we're feeling in a pretty good place, to be honest. Like the garden is all bountiful, it's gorgeous, we know we're supported by the third energy, but what happens is the gate, we're still not stepping out into the big wide world behind, which is all lit up for us, right? And look at the face, it's a little bit forlorn, right? We're still looking, even though it's beautiful here and we're happy here, look, the face is longing to go out. But the key thing is that you can walk through that gate because your twin spirit is here, right? Exactly here. Look at these cards. Because the energy that we're bringing is, we're bringing, the more that we just know that we're following our path, and either way that we go, we're heading towards the union, and we're having the butterfly of transformation. The more we know that we can open that gate, the more we will then go on our own journey to follow our own soul path back to union, right? This is about journeying back into your own soul, having the path light up for you, because we're trusting, we don't know which way we go, but we trust if we just follow, then we are going to follow our soul path. And that soul path will always take us back to union. Because what we're meeting is, we're meeting the man with the crystal, right? Because we're coming back here, we're coming towards the light, and the light brings us to our man with the crystal. So if you're on the crystal grid, and if you're joining in these messages, and if you're part of this soul group, you know, well, all twin flames, it's not just that, it's like every twin flame is you know, that their divine partner is opening up their hearts to the wonders of the universe, right? And because of that, if you are following, this card is all about, I don't really know which way, but I know that I'm following the right way into union. So if you're following your path and putting one step in front of the other, listening to your heart, you'll be guided back to your union. what you're wanting is, which is again driven by spirit, this is about the angel of balance. So you know this union is as old as the pyramids. You know that this is the magic lamp. You know that you want to ground this into physical because you want it to be tangible, just like the pyramids. You can touch them. You can, you can touch them with your hands, and you're wanting that to be in your actual physical. So, but you're wanting your energies to be balanced, which is perfect, right? Because actually that is what this journey is about. It's about balancing your energies, bring it into your physical, bringing everything and rooting it and grounding it into the physical, just like the pyramids. And if you also think about the pyramids, a wonder of nature, a wonder of the universe, right? And so that's what this relationship is, what these sacred unions are. They are wonders of the universe, because even to find the other part of your soul, when you wake up to that, it is unbelievably magical to think there is another person that is the same frequency, the same vibration as you, that completes you to make your soul whole, which is just unbelievable. Here, the key thing to know on your side is that you're wanting to ground everything into your physical again. This is Archangel Metatron, and it's about opening up to your crown. So you've opened up your third eye. So you're wanting to bring everything that you can see through your third eye and what you can sense and bring from the spiritual connection, wanting to ground it. But you've got angelic support to help this happen. So the key things to note, though, are the energies that are around it, because we're still too much in our head space, right? And because of that, we're feeling that, is this true? Is this true? Am I being deceived by my soul? Am I being deceived by my guidance? Can I really trust this? Is this really true? And so because of that, it is creating some storminess in you. So that is what's to be really careful of, because this is, to me, this is all mind. This is because you're thinking, hang on a minute, why aren't they making their decisions? Why aren't they coming towards me? Why is this? And it's creating doubt. When you create doubt, it creates storminess. So this is all head. This is all thinking space. And the thinking space is making this storminess. But what you need to know is, from your divine counterpart side, they're not feeling, they're not thinking. They're thinking of you as bringing the sun. Because what they're feeling is you're their dreams coming true. They appreciate you. They're looking into their heart. They know that you're journeying back to them. So you just need to step through the gate, because you're supported by the third energy all the time. Because you're having angelic help to help ground this into your physical. Because you are here to lift the world in love and light, supported by the angels again, number 11. This person doesn't know what's behind that plank. He's walking off the plank, but he's all lit up because he knows that he can raise the planet. So this is the key thing that you're doing on this journey, is raising the planet in love and light. And it's all about what the eye can't see, the heart can feel, right? When you trust in the universe, trust that you are doing, your relationship is needed to do this to the planet. When you trust in that and know that there is so much support around to help this happen, then you can move out of your mind, which is creating this energy here, and much more into this bit, which is all about journeying back to each other, because you are the soul path for each other back into union. All right, well, listen, that's this week's reading. So just remember, move out of the head and into the feeling space, into the heart. All right, take care. Have a good one. If you want a reading like this for yourself, then I'm doing special offers. So if you buy 2, you get 3. If you buy 3, you get 4. They're only £20. And if you buy 8, you get 10. So if you buy 8, then you basically get a reading for only $20 each. So all details are in the link. Okay, take care. Bye.